What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back at Sparrow's Nest. In this room behind me here is a big event space, and we have a rubber ramp that we ordered to get through the panoramic door and then down onto the Trex ramp that we built. If you don't know what I'm talking about, last week I was here and the ramp needs to be trimmed. I was trying to do it with my knife and it just wasn't cutting it. No pun intended. But I bought a multi-tool this morning. This should work perfect. If it doesn't work for some reason, I have a grinder, a sawzall, and a circular saw here with me. So let me get this multi-tool set up, then we'll head in there. I'll show you what we got going on, and we'll try and make a cut. All right, so this is the event space. If you're new here, we've done a lot of work over the past few months, and I guess over the weekend, the rest of the lights got delivered. At least maybe the electrician was going through them, seeing what needed to be done. These two got hung quite some time ago. We just wrapped them to keep all of the dust off of them, that way we don't have to clean them in the future. But over here is the rubber mat. On the outside we built a Trex ramp. There's pressure treated lumber underneath it, but you can see right here, this piece on the side, this one's a little bit different than the other side. This side was like 2 wedges. The other side, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full pieces, and then this one is like partially square and then it becomes a wedge. So we're gonna have to mark that later. I haven't even marked that one at all. This one I started cutting, but you can see with my razor blade it didn't cut it exactly straight. So we need to clean all of this up and then slide it in there and get it flush down here. So let's start trimming. All right, so I just cleaned up this cut and it already looks so much better, nice and straight all the way across. One thing I need to do now is remark the cut and cut it again. I didn't want to cut too much originally, but I should have realized because the pattern's the same. The pattern lines up down here once this is flush on the end. You can see like right there. So I need to cut pretty much right in the middle of this section on this piece. let's go test fit it. All right, that fits absolutely perfect. You can see how the pattern all lines up and everything. Now we need, I believe this one's the extra piece, right? Has an X on it. Yeah, scrap. This one is the one we need. I need to line these two corners up. Just like that. They kind of line up the pieces too, which is neat. This one, you kind of lose it here a little bit, but down here they're all lined up. We need to cut this off from this mark, pretty much at the point here, all the way down, because the depth of this is quite a bit less. All right, so there's one more cut I have to make, which I forgot about. So let me get this up in there. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Goes nice and flush there. Okay, that looks good. This piece, when I line that up there, is past the trim. So I need to cut it back like that, just a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is line these up here. That looks good. Get my square, use my square right across with that, and then that little triangle there, we're gonna cut off real quick. All right guys, this side is complete. The sun is probably killing it. I'm trying to block the sun so you can see it a little better, but the ramp is pitched both ways. Nobody's ever gonna come from this way, but that's just how it was made. So we made it fit. You can walk right up on here, all the way up. Now we gotta slide all these pieces down. We start with this one tight in here against the trim, and then we just slide all of these and eliminate the gaps. That way we know that this one is sitting in the right position. All right guys, we're complete. This piece went super easy. I forgot I had to trim it back right here a little bit though, so I ended up having to make a second cut after I test fit it. I didn't record any of that, but trim that little piece off and it fits in nice. Now they have a ramp across this entire thing, both indoor and outdoor. The only lip left on this is when you're coming inside. There's a little bit of a lip here just from the track of the door, but there's nothing you could do about that. Otherwise, you won't be able to use the doors. So our job here is complete. That is gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.